We just want to provide the best possible racing opportunities for our owners to have the time of their life. If you look at the last 2 years since we relaunched miRunners, even the last 2 months, we've had a horse in the Golden Slipper. It's the richest 2-year-old race in the world. It's a moment in time where you just pinch yourself. That doesn't happen all the time. It doesn't happen. People are involved in racing for decades. Fathers train horses. Their sons go on to train horses, and they don't even go close to a slipper. We had a slipper runner. And a month later, we had a horse in a derby. It's pinch yourself moments like that, and you get to the track and you've got 30 owners, 40 owners, 50 owners trackside, and just having the time of their life, doing stuff that they never imagined or never even dreamt that they'd be part of. And to be able to give that to people and provide a platform and a pathway for people to be involved in something that they thought was unattainable and only dreamt about, or didn't even see themselves to be able to do is pretty special. It's a responsibility that we take seriously. I feel overwhelmingly obligated to be the best I can be, and our team to be the best they can be, to make sure that we represent our owners as best we possibly can. It's a responsibility I take really seriously, and it's why we get out of bed. And I think that our owners feel that. We get really good feedback from our owners, and it's just those sort of experiences. And we go to the sales, and we like to, from horse acquisition to the end of the horse's career, and now we've got Dusty. She's just had her first foal by Farnan. So we're breeding our own horses now, and those sort of experiences. Now we've got owners now that have not just raced a 2-year-old winner. They've gone on now and they've been part of her as a broodmare, and they're going to be racing her progeny. I just think about Dusty's foal. Slim, he's going absolute great guns on the farm, and Mick and Pauline are over the moon with him. And the best thing is that horse is sitting there on the farm, on our farm, and he's got the world at his feet, and we're right there with him. And it could be anything, and that's the beauty about horse racing. You just don't know what you've got until they get to that track. We've had horses in the best races, and in saying that too, it's really important that we have the pathways in place for horses when they do finish their career, and we've absolutely got that. Our post-racing career pathways for our horses. We sell horses if there's a commercial value there. However, where possible, we pass those horses on to our owners. Fixated's a great example. Fixated was an incredible horse for us. He won races, and he was stakes placed on debut. He's living his best life now down with one of his owners in the Yarra Valley. We've got Zushak on a farm. He's having an incredible post-race career. He's riding around the farm, living his best life. So we take that element really seriously as well, and we don't do things by halves. We've got a bloodstock team that have spent their life breeding horses and acquiring the best horses and winning some of the biggest races. Some of our bloodstock team are involved in the careers of horses like Black Caviar, and that's touching the stars. We want to take our owners there. We want to go there, and we won't stop until we do.